Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful, iconic Chantilly Polo Club, where we continue our last league games today. Belgium versus Switzerland. Crucial match for both teams. Both teams have had one win, one loss coming into this game, which means the winning team will go through to the penalty shootout to get to the second. Yeah, it's starting to come back. Okay, we're back. So, as you heard, we are back. Apologies, slightly out of the shot there, but we're back in town and we're about to start this crucial game. Like I said, both of these teams have had one win and one loss. We're going straight into the lineups here. Belgium at number 1, Augustin Emsens. At number 2, Guillermo McLaughlin. At 3, Salva Arastua. And at the back, Pancho McLaughlin. 12-goal team. Versus Switzerland. At 1, Alexis Morange. At 2, Come Dubois. 3 is Nacho Kennedy. And at the back, Nicolas Corti Medina. Another 12-goal team. So they've been in the same league as Great Britain and France Occitanie, 4 very strong teams in the same league. We've just seen France Occitanie beat Great Britain, which takes them through to the penalty shootout later on today. France Occitanie, Great Britain have been knocked out. So this game is the same deal. Winner goes through to the shootout. Martin Inchauspe, Gaston Lucero will control them out there. Adrian Salchi Legalo is watching up in his high chair from the side. Do follow our social medias, guys. Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int, Facebook, and YouTube is Polo Line TV. That's the way you... Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. It's a great moment to be alive where you can just watch polo around the world, from around the world. And it's cool that Polo Line have a very cool fan base watching them. So here we go then. In the red shirts is Belgium, white shirts Switzerland. The attack early on. Switzerland looking good here, up at the front. Oh, it's a couple of taps in the air, but doesn't manage to finish it. And Pancho gets a great backhand out for Belgium. Out on the side now is Salvador with the ball. He's clever enough to wait for some support. Guillermo McLaughlin tries to come in to help him, but he's got to watch out because in there, hustling for the ball, is Moderna, but it's a big drive up from Pancho for Belgium up to the front. Picked up well, though, by Kennedy. Kennedy takes it out toward the side. Sorry, it's Chulo. This is Chulo. Nikos Corti Moderna. Chulo, they call him. The big number 4 for Switzerland. Chulo spins the horse around nicely. Has a look up, around, waits for Kennedy to come back into support. He does so. Kennedy then takes the ball into the middle of the field, giving his team some space. Chulo comes around behind him. They're looking a bit like the high goalers in the 22 goal. That's how they're doing it a lot now. Nice pass up to the Near side here now by Kennedy. Now watch out for this guy's skills. Look how he just let Guillermo slip, but Pancho, the big bro, comes in and sorts it out for Belgium. Pancho. Offside. Near side. Doesn't want to lose it here. Doesn't. Keeps possession. He's got this little black horse, but you can run. Watch out. Very, very handy. Loves to play this one in the first. Here comes Pancho again, trying to run round the outside. Getting through the middle. And working it. Still in control. His brother's gone forward. There's the pass to his brother, Guillermo. Guillermo under some pressure by Dubois. Big ride off, and Guillermo somehow manages to keep the ball. Dubois climbing all over him, but Guillermo strong in that ride off. Kennedy, though, comes to put some pressure in. He's very good in those short plays, is Kennedy. Dubois as well in there. They've won themselves a penalty in the end, it looks like, Switzerland. Yeah, so he flicked it forward a little bit there. Dubois, the red shirt, thought he had time and space to get it, but the umpires disagreed. They're hanging around. Perhaps they haven't made a final decision yet. I'm not sure. It's a bit early for them to change. You can see someone setting up a nice picnic in the background. That's a nice shot of the orangery behind and the scoreboard. You can see how the clock goes down there, just over 2 minutes gone. Gaston Lucero explaining what happened in that last play and letting them know what will happen next. Crucial game. This Belgium team has played very, very well throughout. They beat Great Britain quite convincingly, 11-5. And they had a fantastic match against France Occitanie. But France Occitanie beat them 7-6, right down to the wire. Extra chucker, in fact. That France Occitanie team looking incredibly strong today in their game. The winners of this get the penalty shootout, which is later today. And we'll find out later who goes into the main semi-finals, who goes into the subsidiaries. Taking a bit of time on this white. Third man is there. You can see Sauchi in the background up on his chair. Pancho's teeing the ball up. So Chantilly, a few facts for you about Chantilly. It's sometimes called the horse capital of France, and it's home to two elite sports, polo and thoroughbred horse racing. And it's steeped in aristocratic tradition. The castle is absolutely beautiful. Polo and Chantilly began in 1920 with the patronage of French nobility. The magnificent Chateau de Chantilly, visible from many parts of the polo field, dates back to the 16th century and is a historical symbol of French elegance. There you go. There's a bit of chat GPT for you about Chantilly. Right, here we go, back in play, and the scores still no one on the board yet. 0-0. It's taken a bit of a time to get this game going. Let's hope we are now with Kennedy on the ball, getting hard ridden by Guillermo. He's a physical player in the middle there. He works like hell, like a bull in the middle. Then he's got his brother at the back, Pancho for Belgium. Here's Salva. He's another one who works very, very hard. And then, of course, they've got Emsons up at the front, who's been scoring some incredible goals. I think he scored 5 goals so far in this tournament, which is the joint top scorer for amateurs, if not all together. A lot of those have been from the penalty. Sorry, they're not from the penalty spot for Emsons, I don't think. Anyway, here comes a big drive up from Pancho, up to the front. Ali Malis has 2 red shirts, 2 white. The white shirt of Chulo comes away with it. Spins it back inside. And then hits it under the neck. Down. White shirts looking to come onto it. Coming through hard and fast is Kennedy in the middle. Sends one up to the middle, but it's been pushed out toward the right. Alexis takes it a little bit further forward. And Belgium looking to get rid of it, but it doesn't get very far. Backhand comes back in from Chulo, out to the boards. In fact, it's gone out over the boards, and Belgium will take a hit from the back with Pancho. That's where he likes to be. Pancho stays at the back control. Guillermo taking the ball out to the side. Under the neck shot coming in from Pancho. Onto it quickly, though, will be Chulo. He spins it round and taps it. Big drive comes forward. Who gets on the end of it? Coming through or getting ridden out is Salva with a big ride-off for Belgium and puts it back into the danger zone. It's a great play by him. Guillermo's got his brother behind if he needs. Chulo's alone in defense. Guillermo takes a shot toward the goal. Doesn't get it through. Tries to flick the open backhand. Pancho's still in there though with the ball. Takes it out to the side to give himself a bit of time and possession. Now he's going to try and work out a way how to get it back in toward the goal. Under a lot of hassle left and right. They've got to be careful not to foul Pancho in the process here. Switzerland. Dubois is in there and he's managed to win it. So good job by the 2-goaler. Sends it up the boards to Kennedy, the 5-goal player. And Kennedy on the near side, couple of strong near sides. Emsons comes in with a backhand. Kennedy, though, picks it up. Very good on the near side he is. Big ride off with Guillermo. They cancel each other out. Alexis Morange leaves it there for Dubois. Dubois headed up toward the goals. One tap and it hits the pony in front. Now Guillermo was there. And I think the... And so the umpires were onto it. Now, they may have given a penalty one here. We'll soon get the confirmation. But a deliberate or dangerous, or basically a foul right in front of the goal, just giving the goal or a penalty in front of the goal is not advantage enough or punishment enough for the foul. So what happens in such a case is it's a penalty one. It's a goal. And it's not a throw-in. Switzerland will start with a hit from the middle. They had a clear set at the goal. Guillermo came in and made a foul an unnecessary foul right in front of the goal. So penalty one. It's big, beautiful chestnut ridden by Chulo. Chulo played for California in this tournament last year. Right, he winds up here for Switzerland and hits a beauty up to the front. There in defence is Pancho. He reads the play very, very well. doesn't he? All the time, Pancho, a very intelligent polo player. He uses his brains. But Salva, yeah, gets a hold of it for Belgium. It comes back to Pancho. Pancho at the back. Looks to bring it in the middle. We've left and right, trying to get rid of his man here, Dubois. Dubois is not leaving easily, though. Pancho with a few more skills. Dubois leans out, gets a backhand, but Pancho will pick it up very quickly. Oh, he's got to be careful here not to lose it. Dubois snuck in there. Pancho just showed him a little bit too much of it, and Dubois did well. He stole it and then left it for his 5-goal pro, Kennedy. Kennedy slaps the under the neck shot toward the goal. Good effort. Great work from the 2-goaler, Dubois, putting the pressure on Pancho up at the front. He won it for his team, left it for Kennedy, who had a great effort under the neck, just put it wide. With just a couple of seconds left, that will end the first chukker, ladies and gentlemen. And it was a good one. A bit stop and start, or are we going to get another play? Indeed we are. We're going to get another play. So Belgium bring it in quickly from the back line. Head it up and Guillermo. Watch out. Can he break away? Big rider coming in, but a loud call of the whistle. I believe that is chukker. Ladies and gentlemen, that first chukker has come to an end with Switzerland up with that 1 goal, that penalty one. Belgium yet to get off the mark. A low-scoring game, but again, two very, very good teams up against each other. Look forward to chukker number 2. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful Chantilly, where this Polo Nations Cup is into its second chukker. And I think we're going to start with a penalty for Belgium, trying to even things up. Emzen's coming around onto this one for his 6th goal, I believe, in the tournament. Hits that very confidently, and through it goes. This chap has absolutely grabbed this sport by both horns and gone for it in the last 3 years. He's come a long, long way. He's building some beautiful things in Belgium as well. Pancho being his man, the mastermind behind that plan. I've seen the beautiful plan last year. With polo fields, stables, even swimming pool for horses in Belgium. Anyway, breaking out of the line out Switzerland, it's Alexis, does well. Wow, very good from Orange. Nice play right up toward the end line there. In fact, it has gone over the back line, but it's a warning shot. It's a warning shot for Belgium. They're going to have to watch out for Alexis. He can break away from the line out there. He can break away from it from anywhere. Belgium from the back line then with Pancho McLaughlin. Hits that one nicely under the neck to Salva. Salva's got acres of space here. Swiss team don't seem to mind that. He's on a very jumpy horse, though. He's struggling a little bit. Probably want to get rid of it soon. He's going to run it hard. Hits it up toward the front. Defense is good, and a great backhand for him. Oh, it's not a good backhand. He's left it open here for Emsons. Oh, Emsons had a chance there. Just hit the ground. Has another shot here under the neck. Emsons goes for it, but a loud double blow of the whistle there as it got, oof, did get messy there. You got a little bit frantic. The Belgians to score. They're quite a physical team, and it didn't pay off that time. Switzerland will take a hit. Chulo. Corti Medina. Big hit out to the left-hand side. Nacho Kennedy picks it up nicely, takes it forward a little bit. Pancho's watching him hard. Running forward is Dubois looking for a pass, but Nacho is so good at carrying the ball like this. Look at him go. But Pancho's seen it all before and rides him off, takes it out to the side. Now he's going to take his time, I think, here, Pancho. Tuck it back inside, wait for his brother or Salva to come and support him. Cut across the middle slightly. Oh, and then he sets off nicely down the field. Here we go. Pancho going for it a little bit himself, but it doesn't get very far. But look at that, his brother. I got your back, he says. Picks up the ball, Guillermo. That's what I was talking about, that brotherly telepathy, or the sort of knowing what each other are going to do. We were talking about it earlier with the two Zavaleta brothers, how well those guys play together. Big bump there between those two guys. And Corti just absolutely eats it and takes the ball, spins around a whole 360. And then cuts that one forward into Kennedy's, right to the end of the stick. Look at that. Kennedy reaching out. This is a quick course he's on too. Leaning out. He's going to have a go. He's tapping it all the way in. He got past his man. He beat Salva, picked up that beautiful pass up from Nico Corti Medina. And a great finish on a quick course. Nacho Kennedy. So with over 3.5 minutes gone, players are changing the horse halfway through the chukka. Here they come back now. Belgium in the red, of course. In it goes. Emsons on the near side. What a pickup, but he's well ridden off there. Oh, look at that, Alexis. What a pickup. Nice near side shot, and he's left it there as well for Dubois. Dubois is coming all the way through, and look at this. He's done it. Wow. Great play from Switzerland there, straight from the line out. Good effort. How Alexis took the ball, then the man, and Dubois broke away from his man. So they've done it a couple of times now, Switzerland. They slipped away from their men. The defense needs to sharpen up slightly from Belgium. Back into the middle they go. Ball goes in. Popping out of it, or trying to, there is Dubois. He's appealing, but not getting the foul. Backhand from Emsons. Doing a lot of work in those short plays as well, Emsons. Impressive new player. Dubois working hard for Switzerland here. They lead 3-1 with 2 minutes 20 left of the second. Pancho It's a very important game. They have to win, both these teams, even to have a chance of going through to the semis via penalty shootout. Good defense there from Alexis Morange. He took out Salva, but he didn't get the backhand, and now he's left Salva for a second. The pass came back, and there we go. Wow, look at that. Well, if you blink, you miss him. We saw that the other day. Morange, he had him beat. He had him beat. The ball put back. It landed to a red shirt. The red shirt sent it straight back up to Salva. And by that time, he'd broken away from Alexis and put it through. 90 seconds left of Chukka number 2. Belgium back in this one, but just one goal difference. Out of the line out, Pancho wins that nicely, but doesn't take it very far. It's followed up, though, by Guillermo. He's so good at backing up Pancho, isn't he? What a bro. Look at him. And then he gives him a pass like that. What a bro to have. Backhand, though, coming in nicely from Corti Moderna. Only as far as Guillermo. Now, Guillermo turned that, and then there was a loud call of the whistle. Did he turn in front of Chulo? Just wait and see what the umpires give here. Hard to see from here. Now coming back, the Belgians, look, they want to discuss it. Oh, there's a man on his feet. Chulo's hopped down. Pancho's having a couple of words. High fives. Maybe something happened off the play that we missed there. Yeah, Chulo's just changing his horse. Perhaps there was something that went on we didn't see. Or has he hurt himself, perhaps? We've heard he might have hurt his riding muscle. Poor chap. Well, the Swiss team, they definitely don't want this man to be injured. An integral part. He's kind of the rock of the team at the back. Let's hope he gets recovered quick as possible. Someone's running on with something. So this game, it has been a little bit of stop and start of two very, very strong teams, and they both know. It looks like they're checking his face now. Perhaps he got injured, but they both know this is do or die. They've got to win this game. It's a must-win game. So soon we'll be back. The Chantilly Polo Club hosts the Open de France, which is a 15-goal tournament, and that's one of the biggest tournaments in Europe. It also hosts the French Women's Open, and that really is a growing sport, female polo, absolutely growing. Of course, with the female handicaps was a big push for that. and it's rapidly growing throughout the world with the Argentine Ladies Open, British Open, American, of course, for the ladies, and the French as well. Um, and more, which is really great to see. And the French Junior Championships is also played here at Chantilly. It's the biggest polo club in France. So Chulo is just getting checked up here. I very much hope he's back on the field soon and we can get underway. And he's okay for Switzerland. They need him. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, we're just waiting for Chulo Corti. He's being checked out. We're not quite sure what's wrong from here, but we do hope he'll be back on the field shortly. So we'll have a look here, see if we can see frame by frame. We've got the replay. We can see, yes. Okay, perhaps we can see that one more time, just on the right-hand side of the screen. It looked like it was a mallet just caught up into the face of Chulo. So maybe it's a cut. So we're going to take a break here at Polo Line TV, and we wish Chulo all the best. He doesn't look too bad. He's walking around. He's just hopped in the car. He's going to go and get that fixed up, and let's hope he'll be back very shortly. We'll take a short break here while he does so here at Polo Line TV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, Corti Chulo. He's built tough, and he's back on the field. Probably they need a new polo stick for whatever hit him in the head, because he's made of concrete. Here he is then, Chulo himself. I think he's patched up on the cheek. Chulo smashes it under the neck, out to the side. It's for Kennedy to pick it up. Kennedy, he's got Salvo waiting or coming closer toward him. Chulo swings in to come and give him a hand. He leaves it for Chulo. Chulo brings it back into the middle. Kennedy's gone forward. That's a big pass up to the front. Anyone there to try and picks it up? Oh, Dubois is in a big ride-off. He wins it and strikes an absolute beauty. Que golazo, chulo corti, coming back onto the field and then orchestrating a goal like that. A great pass up to the front. Kennedy was involved as well, but then Dubois, wow, big ride-off on Pancho and then a shot under the neck and through the goal. Okay, well, that's the end of the Chukka, and it's going to be a good one. Switzerland are leading 3-2 versus Belgium, and this is going to be a good game, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute. Four two, yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back to this game, and it's 4-2. Switzerland are beating Belgium here. It's an important one. These two teams were in a group of 4 very strong teams. Salva wins that for Belgium, tries to send it up to Pancho, but the ride-off is strong from Nacho, who takes it offside, near side, offside, loses it to Pancho. Pancho pounces on it and heads up toward the goal, looks to go to the right, claims trying to get a foul there, but he doesn't get it. Corti can't quite get the backhand in. Still there, though. Still they go. Pancho still causing trouble. Eventually, they still haven't got it off him. They still haven't got it off him, and he slaps it through the goal. Pancho, McLaughlin. Well, it wasn't pretty, but they all count. 4-3. Good work from Pancho there. He's a hustler. My fellow commentator, Pancho McLaughlin. He commentates all the other games when he's not busy playing, or most of them. I hope one day we'll get to commentate together, Pancho. That would be very fun. Backhand coming in from Emsens for the Belgium team. Oh, and McLaughlin is there maybe to pick it up. Guillermo, strong hook coming in from Chulo, but Pancho's in behind. Guillermo this time sends up a big shot up forward, a huge one, but too big. And out to the left. Just the one goal in it. Beginning of Chukka number 3. Chulo to take it. Clips it forward. Followed on by Dubois. Gets another sort of underneath it a little bit. Backhand doesn't really come off, and Kennedy's got it on the grey. Got to watch out for him when he's on this horse. It can scoot around. Here she goes. Try to get around the outside. The under the neck shot comes into the middle. Emson's read it well, but he's got to watch out for Morange there. Emses does well under pressure to take it away from the goal there and out to the side. Good work from that guy. He's, like I mentioned, he's new to the sport, but he's doing a lot of work both in attack and defense. McLaughlin brothers in there. But Chulo wins it for Switzerland, turns it around. He's inside the 60, but right out at the boards. Starts heading across the field, puts it in. Can he go for the underneck? Big ride-off coming on. Wow. From Guillermo. He is a physical player. He did a double bump on that. Used his weight. Under the neck shot from Pancho. Can't get the next touch onto it. But Guillermo does. Sends it up again. And they're on the charge. Near side pickup from Salva. It was a good one too, but the backhand comes in. And, well, it's only fallen to Guillermo. Guillermo, McLaughlin stick in the air. He's looking for a foul there. I think Alexis didn't really know where the ball was, and it's unfortunately for him underneath his horse. Guillermo was coming down the line pretty quick. Here we can see on the replay, he straightens up the line toward the goal, and Alexis just got caught, looked over, checked his mirrors, and saw there was someone coming down the line. So they'll go and change horse quickly. The Belgian team, you can see in the background changing. The Swiss team might change. Looks like Kennedy is choosing to stay on that grey. But with Belgium in on the attack there, and the obvious foul in front of the goal will give them a 40-yard penalty. And Augustin Gus Emsens, brave enough to take it. Confident young player, this guy. That one, though, the nerves got to him a little bit. Yeah, pushed it out to the left. Got a little bit stiff in the wrist. Maybe hit the ground a little bit. Maybe just went underneath the board. Hit the ground. Anyway, it's a hit in here for Switzerland. They lead by one. Chulo under the neck, looking for Kennedy. Kennedy comes to it. He has changed horse onto this nice light-coloured bay with a white face. She can run this one too, and she can weave in and out of the players. Watch out for it. She wants to run. Chulo tells him to leave it, picks it up and sends it up down the field. And who's there to finish it off? And we're back down with the ball here for Switzerland and Kennedy. Chulo's running around close for support at the halfway line. Kennedy puts it across the middle. Chulo looking to sweep onto it. Does so nicely and holds onto it, but doesn't find a way through just yet. So he does a little pirouette around the ball. Very tidy rider. Great half seat he's got. Good style. Strong rider. Then drives that big hitter of the ball up forward. Salva was coming down the line, claiming it. There's that strong drive. Looked like Salva was coming down it. Pancho on our screens there with the yellow helmet, the number 4. Like I said, the mastermind. He's organising the Los Animales Polo team, and they are playing the French Open after this as well, just changing one player, and they're changing Salva for Salva's older brother, who's a 6-goaler. Right, that hit in didn't really get away, and Kennedy's turned it on, put the heat straight back on to Animales, this time sending it with a pass up toward the goal. Who's there to finish it off? Pancho's there to try and stop it, that's for sure. Big bump coming, but it seems like a different speed to me. Pancho was just about standing still. Alexis didn't mean to, but he came in at a very different speed, and we'll get a hit for the Belgium team here. Pancho sat there in front of the goal, and he's very difficult to get past when he's doing that. Chulo with his bandage. He's played some polo in Dubai with the Bangladesh team. He's played in Pakistan, Argentina, of course. From the spot right in front of the goal here, Nacho Kennedy, I think, will walk up to it and look to extend their lead by 2. They lead 4 goals to 3 at the moment, Switzerland. Kennedy, casual, as you like, half swing, and put it through. Didn't let the nerves get to him. 5 goals to 3. Belgium with some work to do. With 2 minutes 20 left of chukka number 3. So taking a bit of time to come back to the middle. 2 minutes to go, and we're underway. Red shirts of Animalis need 2 goals to even things up. They win the line out as well with Pancho at the front this time. Pancho having a go. Oh no, sending it into the middle, but Guillermo wasn't quite there. And Chulo read it very well. It was a good shot right into the danger zone, but Chulo's there way under everyone else. In fact, he'll just wait and watch that one go over the side. Chulo from the back line then. Like I said, he's a powerful, like kind of quite a tidy, powerful kind of a player. Oh, a little auto back there from Pan was nice. He would have enjoyed that little auto backed it to himself. A little open backhand, spun the horse around, came down the boards, but they caught him eventually. And then they all sort of swing around to that. Emsons may have come across that. Belgium getting a little bit desperate. They can't find a way through this very well-disciplined Swiss team. Very impressed with the standard of this tournament, this 12 goal. I think they're world-class teams out. So they've moved this one all the way up to the 60-yard line. The umpires, they thought that Switzerland were well on their way to a counter-attack. So it's a chance at a goal shot, which would put them up by 3. Nacho Kennedy will tee it up. We've got just 40 seconds left of the third chukka on this beautiful day here in Chantilly. Chulo is teeing it up. I do apologize. Nacho is waiting with him. Chulo has a look around, see if everybody's ready. Lovely horse. Solid looking, compact. So we'll get this penalty. It may well be the last hit of the chukka. Then we'll take short break for half time and then 2 more chukkas after that. Chulo then to try and make it 6 goals to 3. Would be great for them to end the first half 3 goals up. Let's see what he can do. Winds up, takes the shot. And the flags stay down. They go out to the right. The Belgian team quickly want to regroup. Do they want to take another one quickly before the end? They do indeed. Here we go. We're in play with Pancho. Brings it in with the yellow helmet. He's got Salva close to him on the left-hand side. Hits it left to Salva, who wheels right back toward it. He's still got plenty of time. Again, he's on a bit of a jumpy horse, but it turns around quickly and heads down the ground fast. He's gone over the top. Turned onto it well, though. Is Kennedy. He's done well there, Kennedy. He's the last kind of guy you want to pick up the ball there. Sends the ball toward the goal on his way through. Back there in defence was Salva, who managed to clear it to McLaughlin, who sent it up to Emsons. No, but he can't get on the line before Chulo. Chulo gets there first. We heard the whistle there. And that will end the chukka, ladies and gentlemen, with Switzerland up by 2 goals, 5 goals to 3 against a very strong Belgium. We'll have a break for half time and we'll be back for the final two chukkers.
Vous savez pourquoi j'aime vivre ici? Parce que j'aime ses habitants. J'aime les soutenir avec mon livret. Et j'aime donner 1 euro chaque mois à un projet et voir ma banque en donner autant. J'aime voir s'élever les nouvelles entreprises près de chez moi. J'aime voir arriver à maturité les initiatives locales qui nous régalent. J'aime voir que l'on prend soin des êtres qui nous sont chers. Des solutions concrètes et solidaires existent pour soutenir ceux qui se mobilisent près de chez moi. J'aime mon territoire.
Watching horses interact with each other is deeply moving. Their communication is filled with sensitivity. This inspired Standing Rock, with support from the HPA, to present a trophy to the season's most outstanding team, honouring the core values behind fair play and sportsmanship. It reflects a world where fair play isn't just a rule, but a promise we make to each other about respecting, supporting, and achieving together.
Argentines, I think, they play a key role in the British season. They are managers of clubs, they train teams, they are part of teams.
from him. Pancho now heading toward the goal under a lot of pressure by Kennedy. Kennedy takes the man, then the ball in front of the goal. And this is where he loves. Head down, tap, 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 loose in the wrist. Leaves that behind though. Dubois comes in, follows it, but there's a big call on the whistle. The red shirts look to be complaining. It's just not going their way. Switzerland looking very, very good. In their first game, Switzerland got beaten by Great Britain. They were ahead for pretty much 4 chukkers of that. Great Britain climbed right back into it and just got the equaliser in time for extra chukker, where Great Britain got the win. But that was the first game for Switzerland, and they've improved a lot since then. They managed to beat the champions. Swiss beat the France Occitanie team, last year's champions, who had another commanding win today. And so that says a lot. Pancho, though, has got the penalty from here. Now, he might have a go at this. He might tap it. He looks up to the sky, takes a deep breath, and canters around. The horse not just... Oh, now it just gets onto the right leg nicely. Nice, slow canter. Umpire says play. And Pancho hits that high. Has he got the height to get over the defence? Doesn't need it. Drops down right over the line, if not on the line. And that one got through. And that's just what they need at the end of the fourth. They'd love another one from the line out to go into the last chukker. Just 3 goals down. At the moment, it's 4. 4 goals to 8. Is that chukker? I think so. So, Belgium with a mountain to climb, but it's doable. 4 goals down. They'll go into the 5th chukker. Switzerland looking incredibly strong. 8 goals to 4. We've got 1 chukker left.
Siempre lo digo cuando vengo a España, ¿no? Es un lugar para hacer mucho más que un mes.
Welcome back, everybody. Last chukker here. Switzerland in the lead by 4 goals. Belgium just haven't been able to find their flow. Let's see what they can do in the last. It all comes down to this. Horsepower is so important. So is willpower. Here comes Pancho turns it round and quickly sends it into the middle. This is the old Animalis up to Mzens at the front. He can't quite get onto the end. He puts it in front of the goal. Is anybody there to finish it? Not quite, but this is the Animalis that we're missing. Those passes up to the front, and Mzens usually gets a whole load of goals. Hasn't managed to this time, but they've got that same idea by the looks of things. Chulo there to bring it in for Switzerland. Leading by 4. He'll be keen just to not, for his team to not foul, play sensible polo. On the ball now is Kennedy. McLaughlin, he's able to turn it here. Guiget turns it around and then heads up toward the goal. Kennedy is keeping an eye on him. Guiget leans right off the front of the horse and spanks that under the neck toward the goal. Tries to come around back onto it by himself. Big write-off coming in from Kennedy. We saw there really getting involved right inside the ribs, I think it was, of Guiget. But, oh yeah, look, he's hopped off as well. It was getting a little bit rough inside there. Guiget's hopped off that lovely bait. We can see what we can see in the replay here is Guiget comes in, look right toward the camera, sticks up, crashing in there was Kennedy, and then comes in Dubois. From those angles, we couldn't see who was fouling who. The umpires, of course, a much better angle. But it's getting a little bit frantic, a little bit desperate. It is still a league match, but these both teams having lost a game means this is basically a knockout match. They need to win this one. It's a big effort to take a whole team and a team of horses down to a new city, play a tournament. So they're not going to want to lose this one. But Belgium, with 4 goals to get, they're talking to the umpires here. They don't need any penalties against them. Pancho trying to explain to the umpire. The umpire telling him the way it is. Yeah, so judging by the body language of the Belgian players there, Switzerland are going to have a penalty from the spot. So Belgium need to get the ball back and back toward that goal as soon as possible and in quick succession as well. That was a nice pass from Chulo up to Kennedy. Chulo stays up behind him. No need for him to rush forward now. He just needs to keep that back door shut. Keep sending it up to the boys at the front. Dubois got it, and Alexis is in front of him if he can get a chance to get it away. Kennedy comes in to pick it up, and he's able to leave it for Chulo. Chulo then runs around, has a look, head down, big crunch coming in from Salva. Gosh, they are a physical team, and still they push on forward, though, with Kennedy. He's got his head down now. Kennedy, tap, tap, tap. He's not going to miss from here, and that could very well be the match winner. 9 goals to 4. Switzerland are a very, very good 12-goal team, I must say. It's going to be interesting to see how they continue this tournament. But with Chulo at the back, so strong, so disciplined, with Kennedy in the middle, so skillful, so fast. Dubois as well is a young player on form, on fire, with confidence. And Alexis stretching the team up at the front. They're going to be hard to beat. But before they get through to the semis, they first have to win this, and then they have to get through a penalty shootout. That was a nice pass up, but Dubois is there to play the backhand for Switzerland. Kennedy scoops it up in the middle on the grey. Tries to get it past Pancho. Pancho has definitely got the better of him there. Doesn't get much of a backhand. Dubois jumps on the opportunity, takes it up toward the goal on his grey. Dubois, head down, tapping it, manages to carry it on as Pancho lines him up and rides him off and comes back onto the ball as well. Great skills by Pancho. Then he sends it down the ground right up to the halfway line. Now Enzens picks it up. This is what they're good at. Enzens heading up toward the goal. Half swing toward the goal. Oh, it's not going his way today as he doesn't manage to finish that one off. Usually Enzens, I'm not sure why, but the Belgian team are just not finding their groove today. Chulo takes the time and then sends it down the ground looking for space. Backhand, though, comes straight back. Massive backhand. Chulo, though, he's just staying at the back, keeping that back door shut, keeping things safe. He knows he's got a 5-goal lead now. All he has to do next 3 minutes is play sensible polo, send it down the ground, try and find the spaces, try and find the white shirts, and look, he's done exactly that. Right up to Alexis, who's up at the front. That's great polo from the Swiss team. Alexis with another shot toward no goal there. It went wide. Animales still alive in this tournament, but they need something special. 5 goals in 2 minutes. It's well, they need a miracle. Backhand, little one. Guiget claiming the line. They got to be careful not to foul. Guiget looking to pop this in and just get one closer. It does so indeed. Just carefully tucked it in, a bit like a sort of goal in the arena along the back line. The player just had to clear the way or get shoulder to shoulder and ride him off. But Guiget enough to get that one through. But they're not rushing back. I think they know it's all over with 4 goals to go in order to even things up. And just over a minute to go. It's well, it's not impossible, but as good as. Here we go. Ball goes in. Out of the line out. It was Salva, but the back end comes off for Switzerland. Still they push forward, the Animales team. Salva hunting it down, trying to get through, not managing to get through. He might get a foul, he doesn't. Guiget's working in there as well, coming through as Pancho. They're looking for fouls here. Pancho comes dancing through. Can he get through? Pushing hard, working hard, head down, keeps going. Still got hold of the ball and the horse in great control. So Switzerland 9 goals to Belgium's 6. Out of the line, out comes Pancho. Oh, unlucky. Well, that's it. All. And wow, congratulations to Switzerland, and a warning to all the other teams in the tournament. Switzerland are here for business. Belgium, one of the favourites perhaps going into this tournament. They're very, very strong, had a great start, but they weren't up to it today. It just wasn't going their way. They weren't getting the goals, the spaces, and the breakaways that they usually are. Switzerland, though, with that lineup, is very, very good indeed. It was a good game. Switzerland went up early on, and they held the lead throughout. As you can see, they were disciplined, not too many fouls, some nice polo, and some fantastic teamwork. The way that each player slots into that team and does their part, their own part of the job, is sensational. It's very clear each one's job, with Chulo at the back, with Kennedy in at 3, supporting Chulo and running at them in the middle. Dubois in at 2. and Alexis up at the front. It's a very, very good team indeed. Classic polo. It's fun to watch. It's a pleasure to commentate. Kennedy's still having a chat with the umpires here. I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to commentate these games. And these last two games today, I think the best games that I've seen of the tournament so far. This one especially, the quality of polo was outstanding. Switzerland have now gone through to the shootout, which will be later on today, and you can find out the results of that to see who goes through to the semis. Here we see some of the goals. This one, Dubois working it through. Dubois again with the backhand, but that one didn't come off, and Guiget picked it up, and that half swing pushed it up to Salva on this black horse, who made sure of it and put it through. Nice goal, little flick up from Guiget to Salva. Now working hard is Kennedy. Yeah, that's how he evaded like 2 or 3 hooks there, leaning off the back and side of the horse. Then yeah, incredible goal. Head down, can do so much. There he goes on the near side. Big right of, pulls his stick back over to the offside and tucks it through. Kennedy on fire. Great to watch. Skillful player like that. Great fun. Dubois again, breaking away from his man, finding those spaces inside the 60, and then it was in the air with the confidence. Beautiful play from him. Lovely goal, and then great highlight. There's the Swiss team. High five, smiles all around. They did very, very well, and they'll have their eyes on the prize from now on in. And we'll have a look at the stats, with Switzerland winning that game 6 goals to 9. 7 of those 9 goals were field goals from Switzerland. It's great to see. And 4 from 6 field goals from Belgium. Belgium won most of the throw-ins, 10 throw-ins to 5. Just 6 fouls each, which is great. Not many fouls from either team. It was a nice, tidy game of polo, although it was physical. Penalties, Belgium got 2 out of their 3 penalties, and Switzerland the same, 2 out of the 3 penalties. So a great game of polo, very, very competitive, world class, I would say, in fact, for the standard of 12-goal polo here in Chantilly. The tournament continues with a penalty shootout later on, and then later in the week, we're going to go through onto the semi-finals for the subsidiary semis, the main semis, and of course the finals on the 22nd of June. Thank you so much to all you polo liners for tuning in. It's always a big pleasure to commentate for you guys, and I look forward to doing so in the next one.